Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And I continue with Brigmore Witches, which is a DLC for Dishonored, BLIND. I am going through this district over here. Finest purveyors of style and fashion in the Empire, Draper's Ward. There's a charm up there. Apparently I also got spotted. I have like a bajillion sleep darts. Okay, but she killed the others, which I won't take. Find a wedding ring. Yeah, but I still don't have a corpse of a woman for the ritual. She killed herself.
Reapers are still themselves. Do they even know what's happening?
Nope. Nice. Someone wants to get kicked in the gut.
Draper's Ward Riverfront. Okay, I don't want to go there yet because there's still quite a lot to explore on this side.
used to be.
Come on, here we go. Spread out.
Nice.
I know you're here.
Okay, I had this before. Overall movement speed is increased, damage taken is increased. Okay, I think I can take this.
I heard he was a cheat. Let me just a few.
And get caught out when the dead eels come across the canal? No thanks. Every man for himself.
Had her pride. I'm touched.
Okay, this didn't quite work. Is this already the power source? If so, then I should be able to do this, which is to basic. Oh, final control box needed.
Come on, let's go! What?
Password system. The Hatters are getting organized.
Somebody, give me a hand.
Okay, saved over that. I should survive one take, I think. Okay, I won't do the ritual then, because I still haven't found a corpse of a woman. You know, all of them are unconscious, and I'm afraid the ritual might kill the person that is involved in it. So I don't think I'm going to do it. Be cautious with this equipment. It is very delicate and requires a skilled touch to operate. It is also quite lethal, so if you don't follow the proper procedures, you will cease to exist in the wink of an eye. Acquiring this technology took a great deal of politicking and expense, so I repeat, do not be reckless with it. Once the system is set up and operational, we will never see a dead eel darkening our doorway. The mill will become an impregnable fortress. Report any technical issues to me. I read that already. I don't have the password for the textile mill, so I think it's time to go to the waterfront. Maybe that's where I can acquire it. Look for the trained rat. One of the dead eels apparently trained some white rats to come to the side of the canal and fetch shiny objects back to him. So far, they've only taken a few coins and a couple of bullets. Pike saw one carrying a coin and tried to shoot it, but his marksmanship is lacking. Be wary of them and crush the little things if you get a chance. If one swipes one of the tools or keys or something like that, you'll be a laughing stock.
Hey! Somebody, get over here! Cut this bastard up for the hagman!
I see somebody's come to make a donation. Somebody get over here! I'll stick you!
Now, I haven't read that because I accidentally clicked space and it continued. So, with Lizzie's stride free, you have a captain to take you upriver. Unfortunately, Lizzie's second-in-command, Edgar Wakefield, is running the old gang and won't hand over the ship without a fight. Deal with the traitor Wakefield and help Lizzie get her ship in working order.
Wakefield's a hard man, but he's not as fun as Lizzie. Lizzie enjoyed it more.
Yeah, even Lizzie never drowned victims in a sack. You can still see him squirming for air.
Yeah. How's he gonna top that?
Edgar Wakefield is on board the Undine. He's put all of the eels on alert since Lizzie's rumored to have escaped from Coldridge. He's expecting her. You will undoubtedly be a surprise to him.
Note from a Hatter's spy. Mr. Hat, there has been interesting activity since our raid on the dead eels a few days ago. It looks like Wakefield has been rooting out Lizzie loyalists and chasing them off or making an example out of them with some gruesome killing. I don't think he's got much of a hold on his gang, and things are likely to fall apart before long. Also, I swear I saw a woman lurking on some nearby rooftops last night, spying for the eels. She saw me looking at her and just disappeared. Perhaps you'll know what to make of that. Except from a book on noteworthy intellectual figures, Trimble's Coin. The halls of the Academy of Natural Philosophy are thought to be spaces where thoughtful discourse and enlightened tolerance set the tone for debate and learning. It is believed that reason applies above all, and that passions of the greatest minds of the Empire are tempered by wisdom and custom. This is commonly accepted vision of the place, and is almost always true. Almost. Sometimes a protracted debate or a disagreement can explode into a conflict, and very rarely violence. Such was the case years ago in the month of Winds. A young apprentice named Piero Joplin ventured into strange new directions of research in the preservation of mortifying tissue, a field that brought him into frequent conflict with a student called Trimble. Joplin and Trimble often debated loudly long into the night, and the contents of these arguments were well beyond the understanding of most people in the Empire, the author included. The rivalry between the two natural philosophers raged for months, but it is the climax of these events that prompts this writing. The two had argued deep into the night, the debate sliding into bitter personal attacks. At last they reached a terrible accord. Their mutual hatred culminated in a duel to the death with pistols. Under the grey sky of dawn, the greatest minds of the Empire of the Isles gathered in the courtyard in a fashion resembling schoolboys gathering to watch bullies fight. A quiet fell as Joplin and Trimble accepted the ceremonial pistols, marked off the paces, turned and fired. Each combatant fired round after round, shattering windows, chipping masonry, and spitting plaster. The closest shot to the mark was Joplin's, whose bullet ripped through the hem of Timble's overcoat. It was clear that the dedicated study of the learned men had made for poor marksmanship. When all of their ammunition was expended, both parties stood quivering with fear and rage, but unharmed. It was then agreed that the duel would be settled with a coin flip. A newly minted coin of the Empire was produced, bearing the face of the Empress, and it was sent spinning into the air. Timble called heads, and the coin landed tails. Joplin was declared the winner, and the feuding between the men ceased, but the terms of the dispute, Trimble was forced to leave the academy, his studies left incomplete, whereupon a dignified silence returned to the halls of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Okay, it's actually kind of hilarious to imagine them, you know, two scholars, intellectuals, trying to engage in a pistol duel and just missing shot after shot after shot because they have never even probably used a gun in their life.
There's the boat. Wakefield's probably keeping himself below decks. Whatever I do to him
will be a mercy compared to what Lizzie has in mind.
While standing still, you cannot be seen by the enemies unless they are in combat with you, but mana do not regenerate. I don't want that. Mana regenerating is one of the more useful things for me.
ask that. I had this feeling of eyes on me. I looked up on the roof of that building over there.
There was a lady up there, right? I seen her too, just staring. Then she was...
Gone. In a wink. Yeah. We've seen the same thing.
Should we tell the others about it?
No. The others might think we're seeing things. First sign of the plague, from what I hear.
Okay.
Lizzie's boat is smaller than I remember.
That's a Weeper woman, but I don't think I can carry her across the maps. I will try when I exit this area, but I don't think it's going to happen. Hopefully I remember to pick her up. Wait, what did I get? I'm pretty sure I had all of those before. So which one is the one that I got?
You keep surprising me, Dowd. Not long ago, I watched you kill an Empress and steal her child for coin. For a man like that, you went through Coldridge Prison with an awfully soft touch. I wonder, are you hoping it will change the way things work out? Maybe. Maybe not. The song's almost over. And when the music stops, we all fall down.
Okay, what can I get with those runes? I can get pool. Okay, let's do it. Grab inanimate objects from afar, such as money, ammunition, and keys. Okay. But what I am confused about is the bone charms, because I picked a corrupted one up, but I have 4 and I'm pretty sure I had all of them before. Like, I recognize the effects being described. Oh well.
This is the second time now. I see something, or someone, out of the corner of my eye. But when I turn, they're gone. Someone is watching us.
Potions give you more mana. Sure, that sounds cool.
something, or are you drunk again?
Somebody get over here! Yeah! Cry for mommy, you little shit pot!
I still have 10 darts, which is, I think, more than enough to finish the mission. And they are very cheap, so replenishing them isn't going to be a problem either.
Why did I think this would work?
Time to signal Lizzie.
Edgar Wakefield's log entry. It's going to pieces. I was just getting things under control, but now I hear Lizzie busted out of the Coldridge. How? The dead eels are starting to swing all starting to swing my way, and I even think we'll wipe out those accursed hatters soon. Mr. Hat humiliated me something awful with that raid to steal our engine coil, and payback was going to be me taking a piss in his stovepipe. But now that Lizzie is free again, I've got the crew on high alert, orders to kill anyone that ain't one of us. I'm starting to think I bit off more than I can chew. Admiralty and the Fleet. While each of the Isles has some form of a naval fleet, none is more envied than that of Bristol, with its long proud history of great ships and the admirals who command them. Boys come of age in the cities of Bristol hoping to someday captain such a ship, and family dynasties are made by those captains who track down infamous pirates or crush seditious uprisings, as during the Morley insurrection. In times of war and peace, Bristol continues to innovate at sea. The ship designs of Anton Sokolov himself now represents the highest standard in the whaling trade, allowing crews to hold their kill up to the deck and begin the butchery and the processing, even as the ship returns to Dunwall. The crews can be seen working on their latest whale as the ship moves slowly up the Wrenhaven River, coming to dock with one of the powerful warehouse companies such as the Greaves Whaling House. Suspended in the rigging overhead and backlit by the setting sun, the silhouette of one of those creatures makes a moving sight as it cruises to its final resting place in the industrial heart of the capital city.
Lizzie Stride is assuming control of the dead eels now. She's ordered them to give you safe passage.
Your friend Edgar Wakefield sent me up to be taken by the City Watch, and you followed him. Took his orders. But you know what? I forgive you. All of you. I'm filled with love. But the following people each owe me a finger. Logan, Douglas, Bang Bang, Ferris, Pigface, the Bakers, and Annabelle.
Shit.
2 from you, Annabelle. Have a good night.
What are you looking at? You don't scare me.
That piece of garbage, Edgar. I'm still living with his incompetence. He let the Hatters cripple the Undine.
Ship seems fine to me.
They took the engine coil. We're dead in the water.
What is it? Can we make a new one?
They don't make them anymore, not for an engine like the Undine's. We'll have to get it back.
The geezer still leads the Hatter gang, right? I'll pay him a visit.
It won't be that easy. There's a snag.
Always is. What's this one?
The geezer's about 100 years old by now. He's got it rigged so that if he dies, the whole place gets gassed. So they're real careful around him. Got him a nurse and everything. Maybe you can cut a deal for that engine coil. Turn on the charm. One of the Hatters gave me their door password in exchange for keeping the rest of his fingers. It's whalebone. I never got to use it on account of the gas. And being in jail.
Just be ready to move when I get back.
You left Wakefield alive?
You can decide what to do with him.
My mind is racing. Does he still have both eyes? I'm not saying don't kill the geezer. Just don't be stupid about it. Engine coils are hard to find now. Most of them were scavenged for scrap when the blockade started. Who is your second? Billy? Benny? How'd that turn out? Without that engine coil, we're stuck here.
Okay. Now I must say, I really like Dodd's voice. It has like this gravelly kind of undertone.
Just because he can do strange things doesn't mean there's an invisible man watching us. I'll ask him how he does it.
Are you crazy? Don't you dare.
You should get where you're going, little man.
I recognize you. Knife of Dunwall. Big deal.
Okay, there should be a corpse over here of a Weeper. I don't think I can take it with me, but I will try. Yeah, I cannot. Okay. So I guess the ritual will remain incomplete because I can't. I won't risk it with an alive person.
Stand where you are, Hatter.
What are you waiting for? I can't stop you. Do it, lady.
You do it. You're always bragging about your kills.
Nothing to brag about here. Let him loose.
He's making me sick. Get out of here, Hatter. Run!
I want that man dead. I trust you'll see to it.
I don't even know where he is, to be honest.
Skinflint is still alive. For now.
I know you'll get it done. The best of Draper's Ward, all for sale.
Where was he again? It annoys me how this quest log doesn't offer actual information. Like, without the quest marker, there's no way for me to recall which way I'm supposed to go. Like, I think I'm going to put it on just for a second to get the general direction of where I'm supposed to go, because I don't remember what he said.
Somebody get over here!
Someone still...
Choke on your own blood!
Are they going to fight? Or was she startled by me? Okay, this is a good opportunity for me because I didn't kill her, so, you know, I feel blameless, more or less, in this. But she is dead,
I see
which is a good thing for me, more or less, because I can test out the ritual without being afraid that horrible things are going to happen. Well, horrible things might still happen, but the people involved are dead, so they are unlikely to care that much.
Somebody give me a hand! Come closer, bastard! Sleep in the river mud tonight! Choke on this!
Is he attacking me because he thinks I killed her? Which is, you know, not such a weird assumption to make.
It's just a matter of time, buddy. Where'd you run off to? Someone's about to get shanked. Where are you?
Okay, Skinflint is apparently over here, so I will disable the quest markers now. I wonder if I can like render him unconscious and then stash his body somewhere. Or talk to him about why the guy wants him dead. Well, I don't think any talking will take place.
Oh, somebody, get over here!
Okay, I'm not going to lie about him being dead. Why isn't the quest marker disabled? I guess this will remain unfulfilled as far as objectives go. So I don't want to kill the guy, and I don't particularly want to lie about having killed the guy.
What's the password?
Whalebone.
Come in, Hatter.
Sir, the Hatters are using the textile machines to make shrouds for the plague dead.
Now we know why they took the engine coil.
The man who runs the Hatters is more cunning than he looks. He can flood this place with a toxic gas. In time, it'll eat through our air filters. You may have to make a deal.
Who just went through here?
The Empress did. She had Corvo Otana with her. They weren't wearing no clothes.
Keep your hat on. I was just asking.
Just because you're in charge of the gate, it don't mean the rest of us are idiots.
Yeah? Well, since you're such a genius, it ought to be real easy to see who it was. So go check it out.
Fine. I don't know why you're worried about nothing.
Huh? Come on, let's get this guy. I'm gonna loot your core. Die, you crusty bastard!
Someone wants to get hurt.
Light as a shadow. Take less damage from falls.
What? Damn it!
Oh. Okay, I will reload. Even though it's a bit of a cheesy thing to do, but... I wonder, how could I have known it's him from a distance? Just because he looks different?
Dowd, didn't think I'd ever see you again. After you helped us escape the slaughterhouse, I got a job here running the looms. They got us working around the clock, making shrouds for all of the plague victims. Kinda makes me sick. But they have to come from somewhere, I guess.
How do I get into the engine room?
It's down in the basement, but you can't get in without the combination.
And where would I find that?
Nurse Trimble. He takes care of the geezer. But I'd bet my broom handle that's only half the story. See, the geezer's supposed to be the boss, but Trimble never lets anyone near him. Claims it's for his health. I'm sure the geezer knows the combination too, except Fat Chance talking to him alone. Only time Nurse Trimble leaves is to check the lab equipment he's got upstairs.
Thanks for the help.
The only other person I've seen go into the engine room is the mechanic, but he went into the sewers and hasn't come back since. I'm going home. I hope I still have a job after you do whatever you came to do. Maybe you can find a way to talk to the geezer alone. Good luck, Dowd.
Okay, I read this in the base game. Bullrat fetus. Not quite sure what use that is, but Skeeves is gone. It looks like Skeeves ain't coming back from his patrol. It's been 6 days now. Don't get me wrong, I ain't grieving cause Skeeves and me didn't see eye to eye on many things, but it makes me sad because he swore he was bringing back a tremendous stash of coins he knew about in some dried waterway. I figured I'd part him from all these coins in a few card games, but that ain't to be. Who knows, if the water ever comes on again, it just may flush him out, but I doubt it. When you get off duty tonight, we need to drink a toast to Skeeves.
Nice.
Pass me by.
Warning, don't lose your head. Well, anyway, I'll continue.
Help me!
I'm sorry, but you have to be subdued before you call the guards. I thought you knew that I'm here on some shady business and I'm going to be knocking people out. I will continue next time because this episode has been long enough. So that's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.